So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement6 and today I wanted to discuss a topic that I've been working on for quite some time now. And it concerns the question whether solo queuing in Rainbow Six is any fun. Because that's what at the core of a game is. You should have fun, right? And I've been playing on my PS4 a lot, and that's where I make huge amount of progress. I'm playing with the team. Of course, I do know that your rank doesn't really say everything, right? You're playing with a team, and we're doing quite right. We're doing quite good there. But I was really curious on how far I could go or how far I could come if I went solo queuing. And I made a separate account on my Xbox One. And I promised myself a few things. One, I'm not going to spend any money, real life money, on unlocking operators quicker. I'm just going to do it, whatever the game throws at me, and I'm going to grind for the operators themselves. Second of all, I'm not going to team up. Of course, you will meet people online, and that's fun and all, but I always explain to them that eventually I will not team up with them in the long run, right? Because I'm working on a solo project here. And you first have to go through casual matches, casual gameplay, because you need to reach level 30, obviously, before you can play ranked. Now, the impressions I have and the gameplay you see here is from casual. I need to go through casual. And it was my longest experience with casual since a long time, because I'm playing ranked, only ranked on PlayStation 4. And maybe once in a while, an occasional casual match, but you're playing with your team to warm up. You're doing some T-hunt, casual match, jump into rank. Now I'm on my own in casual. And is it any fun? In essence, no. That's the short answer right now. Solo queuing in Rainbow Six, and especially within casual, is not fun at all. Especially when you're way below level 30 and you're not ranked yet. What you will encounter is team killing. A lot of frustrated people that when they lose a round they start either kicking or team killing. And the third is hardly any communication, call outs or whatever, to help and assist and play as a team to do right to the core of the mechanics of the game, that is teamwork. There's no communication, hardly. And as soon as you enter a game and they see your level, they start kicking you quite quickly. So it is quite of a frustrating grind. Now, to accommodate that, Ubisoft implemented the newcomer environment. I jumped into that just to see what it is. And I must say that there is a lot more teamwork in that environment than in usual casual. I fully appreciate you can only go to level 30 to enter a newcomer. But these people are there to learn the game, to help each other, and to find out what the mechanics of the game really are. It really is. So there is a lot more cooperation, willingness to communicate, to meet other people. So for you guys out there that playing this for the first time or are willing to play this for the first time, first of all, I'm welcoming you to the community. But beware, don't jump into casual straight away. Go to newcomer, check that out first, and then jump into casual. Now I've reached level 30, so the coming period I'm going to show you live streams on Twitch, but also my experience as a solo queuer in ranked. I must say, to an extent, you do learn a lot from solo queuing, because you're practically on your own, right? You need to, in an environment where there is hardly any communication, you have a limited amount of options of operators. You need to step out of your comfort zone, and that's something I learned. You know, I'm doing new things. For example, I'm not maining Termite. I'm not maining Lesion, just for the sheer fact that I didn't even unlock Lesion yet. So I either played with Capital, with Thatcher, and now also with Frost. And I had some huge amount of difficulties with Frost. I don't think necessarily in team gameplay, but I found it hard to really find the sweet spot of Frost on how to make her most useful to me and to the team. And when you're in a solo queue, you're predominantly being, well, pointing at yourself as a gamer to make a difference. There's hardly any communication. So the operators you take are mainly because people take their own operator because they main them, not necessarily in benefit of a team strategy. So you need to adapt and overcome. So in that sense, it is beneficial for your gameplay to do it once in a while, because you need to step out of your comfort zone, force yourself to use other operators, maybe make a separate account, so you need to unlock everything. So you are forced to play with all those usual suspects you usually play with. Don't play with a team. You will encounter people who are constantly roaming. They don't communicate. So you're left on your own, maybe on OBJ, on the objective. And you need to sort that shit out for yourself. So in essence, the experience up until now is not fun. Absolutely not. I've seen a lot of team killing, a lot of toxic behavior online, and I know casual is it's a toxic environment, but I can see that Ubisoft has implemented that newcomer strategy, because casual, if you're new to this game and this is your first encounter, you're in for a frustration, and you will not play it for the long run. Play the newcomer if you're new. I do challenge players that have been playing Rainbow Six Siege for quite some time now to go out, create that separate account, start all over again. Don't pay with actual money for the grind. Just grind it, and force yourself to play with other operators, because there is a huge benefit in there. And the benefit is that you will step out of your comfort zone, you will find new ways of playing, you will find new operators, and eventually you'll make them work and discover how you can implement them in the game and how to make them most useful. Well, for me, that's Frost currently. Frost. I'm not saying that I want to main her a lot, but I'm turning back to Hibana as well instead of Thermite, who's also a hard breacher. Using Frost a lot for defense right now, and I'm starting to get the hang of placing these Frost traps strategically. You easily play them, as you can see in the clips as well, just below a window, just outside of a door. That's the usual suspect environment. And what I'm trying to do now is finding new areas where to place that Frost trap. And that's not always below a window or out just on the other side of a barricade, or it can also be just around the corner on a spot that nobody would dare to think of that there is a Frost trap over there. So in short, guys, is solo queuing any fun? If you need to go through casual, no, it isn't. It's not really pleasant experience for about 75% of the time. There are some strong moments in there, some good teams who are willing to communicate, some good people out there that maybe they main casual as a predominant play modus, but they're willing to communicate, they're willing to really live up to the mechanics of the game, teamwork, communication. But in most of the time, especially when you need to go through casual to reach ranked, it can be sometimes frustrating, and you can be spending quite some time going in and out of matches or leaving matches. I've left a few matches as well. There's constantly team killing. Within 2 seconds, it's only you and some other guy that's left. And what's the point in playing? What's the point? I don't get it. And there's something weird also that I don't get. If you lose a round, in let's say round 1, you lose it. I'm the one in a 1v2 situation, or even a 1v1, I don't care, and I lose that round. That's also part of the game. Not even within a second, I'm always curious how quick people can be in that process. They start kicking you, vote to kick initiate because you lost, and usually it's those players that die pretty soon in the round. I had one guy, Kavira, and he died within maybe 10 seconds of the round. He didn't make any kill. And Caveira is pretty pointless after that, right? If Caveira dies quickly in a round, she loses her ability to really make a difference. She has no traps spread around the map. She has no cameras that she has added. She had nothing, right? So she was there. And what you can do as a player, you can hop on cameras, make call-outs, and assist the team. He didn't do it. Eventually, I was the one left. I lost, and he started kicking. It was pretty obvious that he was, because then all of a sudden his mic worked and he started, well, some toxic behavior left and right, okay? What's the point? You're the one who screwed up the round at the beginning already for the team. You didn't make any positive impact. And then you start kicking the people who made it to the end of the round and really tried hard to make that difference. So my call out to everybody out there is check your own behavior. And make sure that Rainbow Six Siege, also in casual modus, is a fun environment to play. So I'm very happy that I'm now going to make the step to ranked. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to grind myself to the first few matches to get my rank. And I'm going to see how far I can go, guys. And I'm going to update you on that, because I think eventually in rank this can be a very interesting experience. And I'm really looking forward to it. So in essence, is solo queuing fun? Frustrating at the least. But I'm now happy that I made the grind to ranked. So more update on that, guys. I'm really curious what you guys always think. And that's also the big shout out I want to do to all the new subs that have joined the channel in the last few weeks. I'm really proud of you guys joining. And what I'm even more proud about is that you guys are reaching out in the comments. You're having a discussion even between people. Even with me, I'm trying to respond to everything I see. Of course, the channel is not big, so that's pretty easy now. But I hope you guys really support, give me feedback. I hope you guys like what I'm doing here. And I'm just showing my passion. It's gaming, it's techno, it's music producing. And for the weeks to come, one of you guys shouted out to me to make a video on the Nacon Revolution Unlimited. Not really a review per se, but more on how the software, the setup, and the manipulation of the different aspects of the controller work. So I'm working on that. I've heard you, I've read your comments, and I'm going to make a video in the coming week on how you actually manipulate the controller with the software and how you use it. It's more of a user guide, high-level user guide. So that's coming up as well. The new movement sessions is coming up, and a huge amount of gameplay. One of the games I haven't still touched is Days Gone. Still need to do it. And one of the games that's coming in May is Rage 2, which I'm really looking forward to. It looks massively like Doom. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. So for now, leave a like, comment, reach out to me, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all your support, guys. This was Movement 6 out.
Why are you running? Why are you running?